Hello, we're back.
Hi team, how's everyone?
We're gonna do something different today.
Today she is the comedian and I am the medium. Tell us a joke.
Anyway, today is a very special day. Today is our daughter's 10th birthday.
Cheers.
Oh, double digits, big day. So there's a lot of energy flowing around that. But anyway, we just had this idea that little do people know that this comedian over here is actually incredibly intuitive and will randomly give me channeled messages out of the blue, little nudges or full messages or insights, and I can always tell that it comes from spirit and not him. And this has been a long time developing, probably over the last 20 years that we've been together. He definitely didn't do it when we first met, but I think he's always been intuitive. But the last, I'd say, 5 to 10 years, he's been pretty wide open, and it's awesome because people will come through. Well, my team will come through. And if I need to hear something, he'll just be like, I don't know why I'm thinking of this, but this is what I'm hearing or this is what I feel, and it's awesome.
I just don't know who it is, but I guess, yeah.
It's usually my team, I think, coming through you. But anyway, yes, so he is much more intuitive than he has ever given himself credit for.
So we're going to try to put me on the spotlight and see what happens.
All right.
Okay, so she's going to instruct me. She's going to teach me, Miss Vanessa here. So what do I do?
Well, I think first we set the intention. I'll take you through a slow set of steps.
Okay.
This I do kind of automatically when I do it because I've been doing this for my work for a long time. But first we want to set the intention that we bring through someone for both of our highest goods and the highest goods of our viewer. And probably it'll be a friend of ours, somebody that I know that I've met in spirit. Unless it could be a new person that we haven't met yet. But that's very fully protected by all our angels and guides. And so only the highest energy comes through. And whatever message comes through is for our highest good. That's really the foundation. Okay,
so this will become like a lost footage type of scenario where
this is not going to become a horror movie, even though it's October and almost Halloween. No, you will not become possessed. But yeah, so I think taking a moment to kind of set your intention, and then we will call in whoever wants to come through today to play. This is going to be a light, fun one because this is his first time, and he's a baby medium, so we're gonna ease him in, so we don't need any huge messages. But I think just giving you an idea of what it feels like to kind of get some energy flowing and what it feels like to receive. Everybody receives differently, so he could just kind of know and not really know why he knows. Something that a thought could pop in. He could get an image. He could get a symbol. He could hear something in his mind. Lots of different ways to receive info. So I think just letting you play with that is fun. So, all right. So I think we've set our intention. First person that pops in your head that might come through, of all the friends you know that I know. Nothing. Part of the intuition is trusting what pops in right away, because usually that's like the first hit. And it's very easy for our logic mind to undo it and be like, did I make that up? Did I just say that?
Because
it's really easy to undo it. So you have to bypass that.
The reason I said nothing is because, before we started filming, we were just talking and certain names came out. So I don't know if that's just stuck in there from previous conversations.
Okay.
Or one thing is that, again, before we started filming, we were kind of just playing around saying like asking for a sign of who we will talk to, and by turning on the TV and see, who is the first dead person we saw.
That's a requirement. They had to be dead.
Yes, that helps for this. And it was Sam Kinison, which was a 1980s comic that happens to be
from my hometown,
from her hometown,
which is a very small, very unknown hometown in Washington State. So it's very random.
But I know Vanessa really doesn't know anything about this person.
No, and I've also never met him in spirit.
So that's why I don't think it's him.
If he popped in, then maybe it's him.
Well, I think he popped in because I'm still thinking about how weird it was that we saw.
Well, let's open it up and see. Let's just see. We have a few on the roster that we've been talking about lately, but we'll see who comes through. So first I'll ask you, I think it's probably male. I think those are the energies we've been feeling
Okay.
recently. Do you get a sense, and you don't know who it is yet, but do you get a sense of personality? And this is not public persona, but true personality. That's how I connect, is on a soul level with these people. So it's not their public persona. It's not their shtick. It's not the way they come through as celebrity. It's always the underneath true version of themselves. Most of them are very shy, very private, introverted, not like how they have to be for the public. So do you get a sense of whoever this is, kind of what their underneath personality is? And again, it could be the first, I think for you, rapid fire, first things that come in, you can write. I don't know why you have a notebook. Whatever.
Well, I thought I was gonna like
down,
blind channel or something, like draw,
you can draw a picture. You can do a portrait. Does this person feel outgoing or shy on a personal level, on a real level?
If nothing, so am I just supposed to answer?
Yes.
Like first thing that pops in my head?
Yes.
Okay, let me clear my mind. I think I'm overthinking.
Yep.
So let me clear my mind.
Overthinking is a huge part of this.
Let me clear my mind. Maybe I think I'll focus better with my eyes closed. Hold
Okay,
on.
that's fine.
Okay, hold on. Let's just start over. Try to just blank. Okay, let's try it. Go.
All right. Does this person feel shy or outgoing in their private
Shy.
life? Okay. Do they have a big family or a small family?
Small.
Okay. Let's see. Do they have a sense of humor, or are they serious?
Humor.
Do they have children?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, we got two front runners. I can feel them. I don't know which one it is.
Well, let me ask you this, because I have one in mind
Okay.
that popped up.
All right.
So, you want to write it down?
No, just
On 3?
no, just show.
No.
Who's popping through?
Yeah. Who do you think?
Malcolm.
Who's the other one?
Heath.
Oh no.
Those are the only two. Those are the two that have children. Are the ones we talked about.
I was thinking of Robin.
Ah.
Oh.
A new guest star.
Ah, okay.
No, that's okay.
I don't know.
Let's go with it. He, I have met in spirit. Him, I have met in spirit, and I think I did a channeling from him, a written one. If that's it, let's do it.
I don't know if it's it.
Well, I don't know.
But as you were asking the questions, I felt like he popped in my head with,
Okay.
with some of the answers.
Then we're gonna go with it, and maybe the other ones are just hanging around because they're in line. Okay, so let's zoom in a little more with Robin. If he's here today, then that's exciting. That's a left field one. We hadn't been talking about him lately.
Is it weird that I asked to move the pen if someone's here?
No, not at all. Oh, you're holding it?
No, right now, just right now. Like,
I don't know if he's gonna do that.
We've also been watching a lot of Conjuring and
We've been watching all kinds of horror movies.
I'm kind of stuck in that.
Okay, so you did awesome. So, what did we get? We got shy. He has a family. He had children. He was private. He had humor. I'm trying to think. Well, now that you're thinking of him and you tune into his energy, what does his personality feel like? Like under the persona and the shtick that he had. And if you describe it, that might help you tune in more to like actually feeling his energy nearby.
I don't know. I mean, see, I think I react better to just rapid questions, yes, no questions.
Okay.
Because now I feel like I'm thinking.
Okay.
If I'm
No,
thinking, I feel like I'm
and the logic
writing
brain gets
it
in the way.
myself. Like I'm creating the character instead of it being it.
Okay, so it's hard for me to think of questions.
Let's see.
Do you get a sense of what he wants to talk about today?
No.
Okay.
Sorry, I don't.
That was a quick no.
I don't.
No. I'm trying to think of what questions to ask. I mean, I think
I'm overthinking. I know
Yes,
that.
yeah.
So I don't know how to get out of my head. How would you help someone get out of their head and get back on track? Because I feel like before I stated who I thought it was, like we're on a good rhythm, good
Mhm.
pace. And now I feel like I derailed it.
did I throw you off by saying names that weren't the one that you were picking up?
No, I think it's just saying the name too early, maybe. Like without, like you were asking a lot of questions, and that would have developed something. I felt like it would have helped develop more. But then we jumped into it right away, and it's like when you play charades and you just guess it right away, and then that's it. Right?
Okay. Okay. I'm just trying to think. I don't know what questions to ask.
Well,
I'm trying to
okay,
think.
you don't have to ask questions, but how would you help someone get back on track if they're starting thinking?
Well, I would have you close your eyes again and center
Okay.
yourself, because you did a really good job doing that.
Okay.
And kind of get to your blank mind that you were in when you could rapid fire receive information.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How does his energy feel right now? Happy, sad, frustrated,
It's quiet.
quiet?
Mm-hmm.
Does he feel... Okay, so does he feel calm and centered, or does he feel like he's waiting for something?
I feel calmness.
Does he feel like he has anything he wants to say, or he's just helping you practice?
I don't think there's a message. No.
Okay. So he's just helping you get to know his energy then?
I believe so.
Okay, so that I want to help you practice tuning into. So how does it feel to you? And by energy, I mean, I guess it could mean personality, it could mean emotions, it could mean kind of his deeper makeup as a person. Like if you were hanging out with him right now.
I don't know anything you just said, but I'm visualizing just staring at him on like a New Mexico environment, like where it's like a desert with like a stream, and like the sun is starting to set.
Interesting. Okay.
It's a very like Southwest motif.
Yeah.
Which I don't know why.
Huh. Okay, so the two of you are in a Southwest motif. Okay, let's keep your eyes closed.
We're just staring.
You're just looking at each other?
Yeah, he's got a little smirk, but like that's it.
Can he show you anything, like, is he holding something? Is he going to point somewhere? Is he just going to stand there and make you feel awkward?
Again, this is where I don't know if I'm making it out, because I picture him in his like his 70s attire with the overalls, and kind of has his thumbs on the snaps.
Is he coming through younger?
Younger-ish, yeah.
Younger-ish, like in the age of Mork and Mindy, like that?
Something along those lines,
okay,
yes.
okay. So that's another fun thing is not just celebrities, but all dead people like to come through younger, because that was in their prime. So sometimes even people who live to a very old age will come through much younger, and that's always fun to see. Okay, so he's coming through more community. That I watch that show with my sister all the time, so I'm wondering if that might be why he picked that specific attire. But also I feel like it symbolizes play and lightheartedness, and I think we're in dire need of that in general in life and in this world right now, because there's something very goofy and silly about the Mork and Mindy outfit. So this is part of receiving information, is when people come through, celebrity or not, they will very specifically pick their appearance, like what they're wearing, whether they're young or old, what the background scene is. I'm not sure about Southwest motif yet, we have to feel into that, but everything's symbolic. Nothing's by chance, nothing is just random. they are very careful and very thought out with how they come through, and that's to convey messages to us. It's to convey symbolism. It always means something. So the Mork and Mindy attire, I think, does for me symbolize playfulness, which I think is really lacking in the world right now for very good reason, because there's a lot of suffering right now. So I feel like that's part of the energy. The Southwest motif, I'm not sure. What does that mean to you? Does that symbolize anything for you? So that's the other thing, is they will pick symbols that you personally kind of have to feel into. What does that mean to me? Because he's communicating with you right now, so he's trying to show, why is he in the Southwest?
Personally, nothing. It's my least favorite of all places.
There you go.
It's my least favorite.
In a really,
I mean, it seems very calm and tranquil to what I'm seeing, but
in a very awful environment you don't like, to try to keep your play and your joy.
Okay.
That's how you read a sign. So he picked I like the Southwest. I mean, I've been to the Southwest. I like the parks there. But for him specifically, he doesn't like that. So Robin picked that to symbolize an environment that's not great, which is the world right now. Because he's a comedian and we got to keep his joy up in this world, I think that's why Robin came through in kind of the goofy, playful outfit in this environment that you specifically don't like, as kind of a nudge to you, like, how do I keep my joy up? How do I keep my playfulness up when things feel pretty heavy, which they do. That's how you decipher bringing through. You just brought through a medium message, and it was for yourself, but you brought it through. So, well done. That was it. That's how you do it. So you have to kind of see how they appear, see what the environment is, if you get imagery. And then you have to really kind of think about and read into, like, what are they trying to show me or tell me? And so I think that's a pretty clear message for you to keep your joy up and your playfulness and your comedic, kind of your love for life, because it's, it's hard when it takes hits, and I think he's coming through to kind of be like,
lots of hits.
Raise that vibration.
Ooh,
okay.
Excuse me.
Let's close our eyes one more time. Let's just see if there's anything else, or if that was the main message for you.
So do I go blank, or do I try to picture where we left off?
Whatever pops into your head. You can go back there and see if anything has changed, or if he has any changes, or you can see if something else pops in.
I'm just thinking too much now.
That's okay. That means maybe that was it. Okay. I think that maybe that was it. It was a nice, simple message for you, in a really visually clear way. Like, it was really, you didn't have to hear it. You didn't have to. And this. So what I find too is developing mediums. Sometimes clairaudience is the hardest one to develop, and so a lot of students I work with, they can't hear the spirits for a long time, but they see more quickly. They get images more quickly. So I think that's probably why he just made it very visually clear to you, so you didn't have to like try to hear what he was saying or pick up any words, because that will come later as you grow as a medium. Okay. So voila, our comedian was a medium. Thank you, Robin. And well done.
Thank you.
You did a good job. Sorry, this was a little rough. We had obviously didn't plan this one out either, but I think that's pretty cool. You just did your first little like mediumship with our friends over there. So, yay! How do you feel?
I don't know. Weird. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I get what you mean when you say that you've worked with people that can't trust themselves.
Yes.
I think that's it's
every single client.
I mean, everything the way you broke it down makes sense, but then there's still part of me like, did I do it or did I not imagine it, but like
think of it this way: when it's something. Okay, so for you, I think for this specific one, because you don't like the Southwest, why on earth would you have imagined that on your own? Like, why would you be like, I'm going to go sit in the Southwest for a minute and see what like you would never pick that. So because it was so opposite of what you like, that's how you know it was spirit. Does that make sense? Mm-hmm. Like, that's pretty good evidence, because your brain would have been like, I hate the Southwest, but I'm going to picture it for a while. Like, it wouldn't have happened. So that's your evidence. Robin showing up as Mork and Mindy, yes, you can kind of write that off as, okay, we all know that show and we know that appearance. Mm-hmm. But when you put the two together, I think it's, and this takes practice of like, what's that message when you see both of those together? But I think we got it. So. So it's subtle. It's nothing, at least for me, the angels aren't singing and trumpets aren't blowing, and it's not really obvious. You have to kind of work your way through. It's like a puzzle, and they're trying to communicate and we're trying to read it, and it's a language that you're building with spirit. And it takes a while sometimes to sort through the imagery or the sensations or thoughts that you get, but we did it. Yay! The comedian is a medium. I, alas, am not a comedian, so apparently this is all you now. You're the whole show.
You can do it.
I'm out.
Do it.
Bye.
Do a simple
I'm not
knock
doing
knock
any more.
joke.
No, we're not
Goodbye.
doing any
Go
knock
for it.
jokes. Okay, the end. We're over. Okay, so this was a little different from our usual, but we'll get back on track. But I think this was pretty cool. I just wanted him to see that he could do it. I knew he could do it. We might do a few more for you.
Yeah.
That was really fun. Okay, all right, the end. Oh.